Thailand is in the middle of a serious banking crackdown. Over the past few weeks, tens of thousands of accounts have been frozen without warning. I'm Cal, and in this video, I'm going to explain exactly what's happening in the Thai banking sector, how expats and visitors are being affected, and the practical steps that you can take to protect yourself. Let's dive right in. The Bank of Thailand, working with commercial banks and cybercrime police, launched a sweeping campaign against what they call mule accounts. These are accounts suspected of moving or laundering money for criminal networks running massive scam compounds in neighboring countries. The scope has been unlike anything that Thailand has seen. At its peak, about 14,000 accounts a week were frozen. The pace has since slowed but still hovers around 10,000. And the official logic is simple. Seize accounts linked to crime, freeze the funds, and return them to scam victims. But the execution has been anything but simple, as plenty of ordinary people have found themselves suddenly locked out of their own savings. And this includes expats and retirees. Banks were already under strain with the ongoing crackdown, but mistakes this past month really compounded the situation. On September 1st, a failed end-of-day update left some customers with negative balances. And in other cases, freezes exceeded the actual account balances, producing phantom minus figures as if the deposits had vanished. The Bank of Thailand has admitted to both glitches and insists that the money was never lost. But the errors exposed just how haphazard the system was, and confidence in Thai banking has been badly shaken. To understand why authorities have acted, you have to look beyond Thailand's borders, as the crackdown is aimed at cutting off the financial lifeline for Southeast Asia's enormous scam industry. Across Myanmar, Cambodia, and Laos, criminal syndicates run enormous scam compounds staffed by trafficked workers. The United Nations estimates that more than 200,000 people are trapped in these operations, which generate $40 to $50 billion annually. Much of that money passes through Thai bank accounts, which serve as collection points for victims around the world. And Thailand has been under significant global pressure to address this underlying banking issue. Stopping that flow means going after the mule accounts. And to understand what's happening now, it's important to understand how the scam operations work. Criminal recruiters approach ordinary Thais with fake job offers or one-off cash incentives. For as little as 5,000 baht, thousands have been recruited into opening bank accounts which receive illicit funds from scam operations. The stolen money is then transferred to other accounts, eventually withdrawn in cash and collected by agents working for the crime networks. And the funds are also laundered through ordinary vendors, whose accounts may get flagged simply for receiving those tainted funds. The sheer scale of banking infiltration was bound to produce a messy crackdown. And this is why so many innocents have been caught in the net. The heavy-handed approach may be working at shutting down many accounts linked to crime, but it's also drawn fierce criticism. To calm the backlash, regulators introduced fast-track unfreezing, hotlines have been set up, and banks must notify customers by SMS with clear instructions if an account is frozen. On paper, it looks like progress, but in practice, it's still messy. In the first 2 days of the new system, police received more than 1,300 complaints, and only 30 accounts were unlocked. Meanwhile, ordinary people are adapting in the only ways that they can. Market vendors who mainly rely on QR code payments are reverting to cash. And the bigger issue is that none of this sits within a judicial framework. Banks appear to be freezing accounts without any court orders or oversight. And this may impact broader trust in the banking system. For foreigners, the odds of being caught up remain lower than for locals, as most mule accounts are linked to Thai nationals. But cases involving retirees and expats do exist. And what triggers a freeze isn't always clear. If you currently have a Thai bank account, you should stop in at a bank branch, bring your passport and your bank book, and you'll be able to verify your identity. And this should ensure that you don't get caught up in any future bank account freezes. And if your account is frozen, you should go directly to a bank branch, bring your passport and your bank book with you. Once you're verified, it should be unfrozen. But it's important to remember that it is a very focused operation with the goal of dismantling the financial networks of the scam compounds. And while it's front page news right now, the crackdown will wind down as illicit accounts are closed. And let us know in the comments section if you've been affected or if you have any questions. Have a great day.